This aircraft, yeah, this aircraft is definitely my overall for flying, Grony. You actually joined at a perfect time because I saw you asking about, you know, what one aircraft should I get. And Darren, again, who's the, you know, he says that he uses this aircraft to practice for his sim checks in real life. And he says this is the closest you're going to get to the real thing. So, yeah, I'm not just saying that because I know the FS Labs guys and stuff like that. Yeah, this is my favourite thing. It's why we've been flying it so much on the stream. I still love my PMDG stuff, and I'll always love my PMDG stuff, but yeah, FS Labs have taken it to the next level. They certainly have. We finally see mountains. Indeed we do, and what beautiful mountains they are. We've just set the altimeters. So QNH is now 1023, which is local pressure in Queenstown, and we're going through 14,500 now. That all looks good. This Orbex scenery is stunning. Oh, awesome. So you got... Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll get Orbex when the sales happen, definitely. Yeah. It's worth it. Who doesn't like savage? Savage controllers are my favourite as long as they're not being savage at me. On my arm, it's just an addiction. No. Who cares, dude? If it's your thing, it's your thing. And they don't know who he is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could just say it's your name. You get your own name tattooed on you. That sounds almost more weird. You should say it's like some ancient, like, actor or something. You know, make yourself look really cultured and stuff. How you doing there, Robs? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're very well. Flying game, I'll do it once I finish this flight. DK, that's not a rude question whatsoever, dude. It's just the level of realism and immersion. The Aerosoft is really great for people who are starting airliners. It's got that automatic, first officer feature as part of it. And it's just really simple to fly and really simple for beginners to get to grips to and learn about, you know, kind of airliners and then Airbus as well. The FS Labs is so much more realistic to the actual aircraft. It's so much more immersive. It's got so much more features. It reacts so much more like the real aircraft. As we've heard today from a real pilot, you know. He said that he's not flown on a Microsoft-based simulator since 2004, and the FS Labs has brought him back to it. Look at that. Holy crap. Why am I not just spamming the V key here for screenshots? I need to be careful here because of speed and stuff like that. Tim, thanks for that follow, dude. I'm going to mute alerts now, guys. I know they've been muted for a lot of the stream today, obviously with the Q&A and stuff like that. But I'm going to mute them now because this is the time where Chewie needs to start thinking about concentrating. My Asker settings, just do the command Asker in the chat and you'll get them. This is currently, this is all Orbex. This is Orbex, New Zealand South Island region. Hey Batesy, how you doing, man? Why do you think the FS Labs has such an impact on FPS? Because they've modelled absolutely everything, basically. It's because the systems are so heavily modelled. P3D still has a good way to go with its optimization and stuff, and so this aircraft is just so heavy on the performance because it's just got so much crammed into it, really. Right, I need to be concentrating here. I think I'm going to take flaps 1 nice and early now, and that should help with our rate of descent a little bit, hopefully. And then they told us we were done for the day, and she said we couldn't do any more flights since it was dark. Oh. I'm sorry, Glasvision, dude. Hopefully it'll pick up, though. Usually the first days of those kind of things aren't the best. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. I don't know how long New Zealand's been out as a region. I think it's been out for a good while now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was a new NVIDIA driver today. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it. Nicholas, thank you for all the good luck messages. I'm hoping we do all right. We'll see. Again, this is crunch time now, really. This is when things get interesting. Hey, Stingray, how you doing, buddy? Where can I get an A340 in your sim? There is one by a company called Black Box Simulations. I personally don't like their work, but you can get one from there. I don't know about any others. Hey, VL, how you doing, man? In other versions, do you think they'll make the performance... I mean, like, I think they're always going to strive to make the performance better, yeah. Oh God, Mickey, 19 months very quickly. I have muted them, but 19 months is a hell of a long time, so I will unmute for you, good sir. How you doing, man? On goes the mask very quickly. Sorry, dude, I've just started muting my alerts when I get close to approach because I need to start concentrating on not screwing it all up. But good evening. Can we get an extortionate amount of love in the chat from Mr. Mickey747? 19 whole darn months. You are crazy, and I love you. Thank you, man. Just the entire modelling of the aircraft, DK, and how realistic it is to the real thing. Yeah. Right, okay. How we doing? Look at this approach. I need to be looking at the controls, but it's just difficult not to stare out the window when you've got these kind of views, isn't it? 20 months tomorrow, Mungo. Bloody hell. I need to get that, I need to get the 2-year sub badge going, don't I? And get that ready. So is there a restriction to be at 170 knots? No, I don't think it is. I think I'm going to start to bring my speed back here in a moment. Just because that's going to be the interesting part of this approach. What airline are we flying? Jetstar. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to start bringing my speed back a little bit here. We've got an altitude restriction, which we're just going to pass straight through. But if I give us a little bit of speed brake as well, again, I did this approach yesterday, and I felt myself chasing the VDEV. Here we go. Now this is when things get interesting. So the vertical deviation here goes way off. So I'm going to give us a good whack of vertical speed here to catch us back in on that, and also try and slow the aircraft down at the same time. Which could be easier said than done. But we've got 19 nautical miles left to run, so we should be okay. The scenery is all Orbex. All of this is Orbex. Yeah, it was really good, Mungo. I'm going to highlight it, mate. I think you'd really enjoy it, actually. Yeah. I mean, I hope you would anyway. I'm not quite able to take flaps 2 yet. See you in a bit, Will. See you in a bit. How you doing there, Robbo? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Flight Beams Airport for sure. Chronix, thanks for your follow, dude. We're absolutely fine on altitude and everything it's saying here. We want to be above 6,300. It should be fine. Ah, there we go. That vertical deviation's coming back in a lot nicer than it was for me yesterday. So we can start to bring that back a bit, which should help us reduce our speed. Or are we going to catch up with it? Come on, you know you want to. Is this the only flight for today? I'm actually thinking so. I'm not too sure. How long have we been streaming? Only 3.5 hours. We'll see. If I am approached, will it actually follow the VDEV? Final approach. So if I put that into manage mode, will it then follow it? No, because that's going to take away approach there. Final approach. Let's see if that'll grab it now. We've still got loads of time. We're at 11 nautical mile and the speed's coming back nicely, so we're okay. I could take the autopilot out here to give myself more than 50% on the speed brakes. Look at this view though. This is stunning. We could do the return, but it's like 3 hours. Come on, speed. You know you want to drop just a little bit more. I wonder if taking the autopilot out here would actually help. Hey, Fran, how you doing? Oh, no, we're fine. What an approach. We are right on that border of flaps 2. I'm going to dump the gear in a moment here as well, which should hopefully help us a bit. I can see the runway. I'm dumping the gear now. There's the runway ahead of us. Can you see the PAPI lights? Yeah, there we go. Bringing that gear down is going to really help. Thank you, MCK. I didn't realise, yeah, with the VDEV, yeah, I should have thought of that approach mode. Right, we've got 3 green, so I'm going to take flaps 3 as well.
2500.
Checked. And let's just make sure, yeah, approach mode is activated, so we can bring that all the way back now. I'm just going to keep bringing that speed down, that altitude down even, just so I can make sure that I'm happy to hand fly in a moment. Let's take flaps full. Bit dusty. It's fine, we're good. Hey Johnny, how you doing, man? Thank you again, MCK. Genuinely the real aircraft. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Thank you, dude. Right. Why? I swear I armed those spoilers. Oh, I know why. Because I had them all the way out and I forgot to retract them. Hashtag stupid Chewy. I don't even know what the go around is here, so I'm just going to take out the autopilot and YOLO this. Okay, I have control. Oh crap!
$100 above.
That was lucky.
Minimum.
Continue. So I'm handling the joystick as our reference of penises was given to me earlier on. A little bit low, if anything, according to the VDEV, but with 2 white, 2 red. I'm just following the flight director at the moment. Trying to stay visual. 1,000 feet there was checked. And then let's try and smoothly bring that nose back across now. Nothing too dramatic. Yeah, again, a little bit low. Nothing we can't iron out here. Speed's good. There we go. Let's hold that nose there now. Keep the turn.
500. 100 above.
Don't get too low on it again, Chewy. There you go. That's the spot. Continue.
300. 200.
Hello, Centerline.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
Woohoo! Spoilers. Decel. Reverses are green. $70 knots. Forward idle. I'll take the auto brakes now. That was hella fun! And we're down! Welcome everybody to Queenstown. Let me just make sure I've got pedal disconnect here. That's why I wasn't turning anywhere that I wanted to be turning. How was that? Well, that was not bad. I'll take not bad, Seth. I'm sorry it wasn't probably inch perfect, but... Come on, aircraft! I'm just tapping the brakes. Don't stop on me. Will he make the turn? Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt signs have been switched off. Today we're going to be disembarking the aircraft through the
3-point turn.
and hopefully through the rear door via the stairs. Do take care when opening the overhead lockers today, just in case any items are moved during the flight. And please check that you have all your personal items with you before leaving the aircraft.
Okay.
If you do have checked-in luggage on this flight. You can collect it from the baggage claim area, which is located on the ground floor. Connecting Jetstar.
What was that then? Was that all right?
ACO Airport staff.
Was it all right, Seth?
Your onward journey.
I wonder what Darren thought.
Gentlemen, on behalf
How
of
did I do? I want an honest rating. I don't want a rating of sympathy. I want to know, because if I don't do a good job, then I'll have to come back and do it again. Which I mean, I think I'll do anyway. The PA system's awesome, isn't it? No worries, MW. Thanks so much for tuning in. What do you use to taxi and turn whilst taxiing? Do you use the... Yes, but I turn the pedal disconnect here. What do I use for screenshot? I use a software called ShareX or just the V key. How to get the PA sounds? It's part of the FS Labs. 8 out of 10? I'll take that. I'll take that. 5 out of 7, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm wondering what's going on here with... here we go. GSX. I was worried that we were going to struggle with the turn this off now. Yeah, I was worried that we were going to struggle because of the VDEV and the speed, but it seemed to turn out all right there. Hey Andreas, how you doing, man? APU's on. Yeah, APU's on its way. And there we go. Welcome down to Queenstown. That is by far not the most difficult approach into this airport, but it's still hella fun. Thank you, Seth. As I say, I did do this approach yesterday, so I did have an idea as to what it was going to be like, but, you know, every approach is different, and it certainly felt a lot different than yesterday. Yes, Chewy's love. Yeah, that's tomorrow, isn't it, that flight, I think? So we may have to do that tomorrow. Oh, bugger. Yeah, the GoPro view, my favourite. Next? Oh, I thought it was this Tuesday. Oh, you use turn-offs? Oh, really, MC? Okay, interesting. That'll do. Yeah, we're parked somewhat in the right place. So either both... Ah, okay, interesting. Because I know EasyJet don't do that. I know EasyJet, all of the bottom row on full on runway entry. Or at least that's what I read. Right, APU's available, so it bleeds. And there we go, with a block time of 2 hours and 47 minutes. Welcome down to Queenstown. That was hella fun. I have no idea, Matt.